Good morning, all. My name is Dr. Kapil Gupta, Associate Professor, EC Department, MMGU Mullana. So today I am going to explain you about the MATLAB. This is introduction of MATLAB. The name MATLAB stands for Matrix Laboratory. MATLAB was written originally to provide easy access to matrix software developed by the LINPACK. LINPACK stands for Linear System Package and ISPAC, that is Hygiene System Package projects. MATLAB is a high performance language for technical computing. It integrates computation, visualization, and programming environment. Furthermore, MATLAB is a modern programming language environment. It has sophisticated data structures, it contains building, editing, and debugging tools, and supports object-oriented program. These factors make MATLAB an excellent tool for teaching and research. MATLAB has many advantages compared to conventional computer language. Computer language, you can say C language and Fortran language for solving technical problems. MATLAB is an interactive system whose basic data element is an array that does not require dimensioning. It has powerful building routes that enable a very wide variety of computations. It also has easy to use graphics commands that makes the visualization of results immediately available. Specific applications are collected in packages referred to as toolbox. There are toolbox for signal processing, symbolic computation, control theory, simulation, optimization, and several other fields of applied science and engineering. So let's start with the MATLAB, and basically this is a tool which solve many computational problems. So how we can start a MATLAB? You can enter MATLAB by double clicking on the MATLAB shortcut icon. That icon is on your desktop. When you install MATLAB, icon comes on the desktop. So you have to double click on the icon. Then you start MATLAB. A special window called the MATLAB desktop appears. The desktop is a window that contains other windows. So you can see on a MATLAB window, introductory window, there are many several window. They are command window, they are command history, the workspace, the current directory, the help browser, and the start button. So when MATLAB is started for the first time, the screen looks like the one we will discuss in the next slide. And this illustration also shows the default configuration of MATLAB desktop. You can customize the arrangement of tools and document to suit your needs. So let's see the arrangement of the MATLAB window. This is a graphical interface to MATLAB workspace, and this has been taken from the reference. So I will tell you about the reference in the last. So here you can see that there are many several window in this particular window. This window is known as the command window. Whatever the command or instruction you want to write, you can write here after this prompt. So enter MATLAB function at the command line prompt. This is known as the prompt, and you can write any command after this. You can increase or decrease the space with this drag the separator bar to resize window. You can drag it, okay. And here you will find if you want this window to be out on the desktop, so you can click this arrow button. So this move command window outside of the desktop. Here you can see that it shows the directory. So you can view or change the current directory. You can change the current directory from here also. If you need help, there is a help. Use tab to go to the workspace browser. If you click on this workspace, you can see whatever with the values that is stored in the workspace, you will see that you are able to see that. And here menus, you can change the menus depend on the tools you are currently using. This is known as the command history. Whatever you write in this prompt, the command history, all the commands will come in this. This is a start button. So click start button for the quick access of the tool and more. And this is a view or execute previous running functions from the command history or window. This is a basic idea of a MATLAB window, and you can do a lot of things on this MATLAB window. You can even customize this seeing view according to you. So now let's have very basic starting of MATLAB, understanding of MATLAB, how MATLAB behaves as a calculator, right? So let's suppose you want to calculate the expression. Let the expression is 1 plus 2 multiplied by 3. You type it at the prompt command. That is prompt command, we have seen that the command window. So after this sign, this is known as a, you can write anything after this sign. So when you write 1 plus 2 multiplied by 3, the answer is 7. Why it is 7? Because MATLAB is programmed in such a way so that the very basic mathematical board mass is can be followed. So first multiplication and then addition. So the answer will come 7. If you have not defined any variable, it will automatically take variable as ans. Short form of answer is ans. So kindly note that if you do not specify an output variable, MATLAB uses a default variable ans to store the result of the current calculation. You may assign a value of a variable or output argument name. For example, suppose now here you define x as a variable. X is equal to 1 plus 2 multiplied by 3. So now you will get when x is equal to 7. The result of x being given the value that 2 multiplied by 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7, right? So these are the basic mathematical operators. As you know, in mathematics there are operators like addition, so the symbol is plus sign. Subtraction, symbol is minus sign, where multiplication is indicated by the star sign, and division is by hash. So division is by slash sign, right? So if you want to add two numbers, you can write 2 plus 3. If you subtract two numbers, definitely 2 minus 3 or 3 minus 2, whatever. Multiplication is multiplication of two number. You have to give this stars in between, right? And for division, this is for the division. Now if you want to exit from the MATLAB window, what you can do, you can just write quit in the command window. This is the one type. Or another, what you can do is select your file and exit MATLAB in the desktop main menu. In the main menu there is a exit option. You can click those option also. Now let's come on the creating MATLAB variables. Let's see how we can create a variable in MATLAB. MATLAB variable are created with an assignment statement. You have to give some statement. The syntax of variable is like this: variable name, whatever variable you want to give, and value or expression. Either you can give a value, specific value, a constant value, or you can give a expression also for that value. For just example, let's say x is any variable, and you can give any expression as is equal to some expression you have to give here. uh, Expression is it is maybe a combination of numerical values, mathematical operators, it may be variables or function calls. On other word, expression can involve either manual entries, building function, or user defined functions. Now overwriting a variable means if you define anything to a variable, you can again change the value of that variable. So this is the overwriting of variables. When a variable has been created, it can be reassigned, right? In addition, if you do not wish to see the intermediate results, you can press the numerical output by putting the semicolon. Whenever you end any expression, any line with the semicolon, you will not see the result instantly at the end of the line. So you can see here, if you have defined any t variable as equal to 5, means now is equal to 5, and you write semicolon and you enter, you will not get the result. But if you override this variable, in this example t is equal to t plus 1, and you don't give any colon, semicolon here, and when you enter, what you will get, t is equal to 6. So if you don't want to see a result, you have to write semicolon. Now uh, when you're writing a expression, and if there is any error in the expression, MATLAB will give you error. So if you enter an expression incorrectly, MATLAB will return an error message. So let's, in this example, x is equal to 10, and then you will get, you assign 5x. MATLAB is unable to understand what is this 5x, so there is an error, right? You will find this error. Now, controlling the hierarchy of operations, precedence. See, we have already seen that MATLAB is designed in such a way so that it follow BODMAS, right? Here we can change the priority of the BODMAS expression by giving uh, parenthesis, right? So in this example, let's see, 1 plus 2 multiplied by 3. If you give here a parenthesis, it become in bracket, that is 1 plus 2 multiplied by 3. So here, now what happened? First 1 plus 2 will be executed. If 1 plus 2 is executed, it becomes 3. 3 multiplied by 3, what will you get? 9. But before we have seen this example, what we are getting is 7. So now the controlling the appearance of floating point number also means you can control this appearance of any floating point number. Just for example, let's see, MATLAB by default displays only 4 decimals in the result of calculation. For example, and this is just for an example that we have any value minus 163.6667, right? However, MATLAB does numerical calculation in double precision, which is 15 digit. The command format control how the result of computations are displayed. It totally depends on the format, that what type of format you are giving. Here are some example of the different format together with the resulting output. In which uh, in which format you want to see your output, right? So if you write format short, whenever you write format short, by default it will give you only 4 decimal places, right? But if you want to see all the 15 digit, because MATLAB can calculate up to 15 digits, so if you want to see the 15, you just write format long and you will find all the values up to the 15 digits, right? So it totally depends on you how you want to see the output results. Now, managing the workspace. What is workspace? All the things, all the expression, or you can say the output of all the expressions that they are stored in the workspace. Means workplace contain the variables as well as their values. You can see all the values when you go in workspace area. So how do you manage that workspace area? So it is a good idea to issue a clear command at the starting of each new independent calculation. See what happen whenever you start any new thing, okay? You have to write a clear on your command window. So what it do? It clear all the things on your screen, right? And the command clear and clear all removes all variables from the workspace also. Means your workspace now it will be cleared. What happened if you are running some program? Okay, workspace is filled some variables. Now if you want to run another program, there may be overlapping or there may be confusion in the variables. So it is a good practice to clean all the workspace before starting off any new program. In order to display a list of the variables currently in the memory type, you just have to write who, while whose will give more detail, which includes size, space allocation, and class of the variable you use. Now keep track of your work session. If you want to keep track of your session, whole session, then what you have to write? It is possible to keep track of everything done during a MATLAB session with just a single command, that is diary, or give a name to a created file. You can name also that diary and file name, where file name could be any arbitrary name you choose. The function diary is useful if you want to save a complete MATLAB session. This is very basic about the MATLAB. Now reference from where I have taken this is Introduction to MATLAB for Engineering Student by David Hawk, that is Northwest University. And uh, this is a very basic about the MATLAB. This is part one, and soon you will get another part also. Thank you very much.